Assalamualaikum. Today we start the anomalies. Just revise the anomalies of teeth. Number one जो पहले हमने डिस्कस किया था abnormal number of teeth. ठीक है, इसमें क्या आ जाता है आपका नंबर वन एनोडोंशिया. ठीक है, term is literally signifies a complete lack of teeth. एनोडोंशिया दो टाइप्स हैं, टोटल एनोडोंशिया एंड पार्शियल एनोडोंशिया. टोटल एनोडोंशिया में क्या होगा, कम्प्लीटली आपके एब्सेंस होंगे टीथ. पार्शियल एनोडोंशिया में क्या होगा कि वन आर फ्यू मिसिंग टीथ. टेस्ट क्या है, एबनॉर्मल नंबर ऑफ टीथ. क्या है, सुपरमेट्री टीथ आ जाते हैं. एबनॉर्मल साइज ऑफ टीथ में macrodontia. ठीक है, macrodontia, two types, true macrodontia and false macrodontia. Macrodontia, true macrodontia in the area case, in the rare case of pituitary gigantism, all the teeth are abnormally large, and false macrodontia, more commonly individual teeth are excessive in size. Next is microdontia. Microdontia, true microdontia and false microdontia. True microdontia, majority drops may be exhibit to microdontia when all the teeth are abnormally small. ठीक है, false microdontia में क्या होगा, it is much more common to find microdontia in individual teeth. And those most frequently involved are the maxillary incisors as lateral and maxillary third molars. Next is the abnormal shape of teeth. Abnormal में क्या आ जाता है, tetronymism आ जाता है. ठीक है, this condition of premolars and molars of both dentitions characterized by crown which occupies a much greater proportion of the total tooth pertaining normal. Second is the demonstration. These abnormal levels are a distortion of the root and crown from their non-linear relationship. The cause most often traumatic injury or pressure to the area of the developing tooth. Third is a flexion and contrast to demonstration. This involves a distortion of the root portion only. Gemination is thought to be caused by the incomplete splitting of a single tooth germ. This anomaly is considered to be the result of a union of two adjacent tooth buds. Like gemination, there are normally two identifiable pulp cavities. It is further differentiated from gemination by an apparently greater degree of separation of the two portions. Since this involves the union of the root structure of two or more teeth through cementum only. Segmented root, this anomaly is caused by some disturbance during root development and result in two separated two root segments. Half roots, this condition is when normal sized crowns have abnormally short roots. The crowns of these teeth are also abnormal in contour, exhibiting a greater incisor-cervical convexity of the labial surface. Hypercementosis, as its name suggests, this condition results in excessive cementum formation around the root of a tooth and is most often associated with the roots of permanent molars. Accessory cusps and roots, accessory cusps and roots, this group constitutes the most commonly observed dental anomalies and may be attributed to the hereditary or developmental causes during the morphodifferentiation process. Accessory cusps, extra cusps or tubercles are most often found in molars and third molars in particular. Accessory roots, most often extra roots are found on the teeth which undergo root development afterward, and so the etiology is considered to be roots, trauma, pressure, or metabolic diseases. Missing cusp, enamel pulse, Enamel pearls, also known as enamelomas, are enamel drops. They are found attached to the root surfaces of teeth in the form of small spherical nodules of enamel surrounding a dentine core. Hodgkin's teeth anomalies often classified with hypoplastic defects because it is type of enamel dysplasia, but we will consider it in this section of abnormal form. Dense in dentine, this condition occurs when the enamel organ becomes originated in a specific areas of the crown of the tooth, and the normally external structures of enamel and dentine become reversed inside the pulp cavities. Odontoma. Odontoma is a really not an anomaly of shape, but rather benign tumor. It is included in this section for lack or better location. Complex odontoma, this growth consists of one mass of calcified dental tissues and may be attached to the normal tooth or located separately in the alveolar bone. It does not exhibit any definite dental form. Compound odontoma, this type of odontitis consists of the calcified tissues of contrast to the complex type. These tissues are arranged in the shape of the recognizable tooth form. They may be one or more these tooth forms, sometimes almost perfect, similarly to a normal tooth, and sometimes resembling more rudimentary dental forms. Normal calcification and deposition. This group of anomalies is a result of disturbances with affect enamel and dentine formation during the histodifferentiation and appositional process. Dental decomposition is dependent on the severity of the disturbance, the stage of matrix or calcification affected, as well as the length of the disturbance. Enamel dysplasia. एनेमल की एनोमलीज होंगे उसमें क्या आता है नंबर वन होता है एनेमल डिस्प्लेसिया. Enamel dysplasia is a critical level and it encompasses all enamel development abnormalities. Etiologic agents may be local, systemic, or hereditary in nature. Clinically, enamel dysplasias are characterized by the bands, ridges, or pitted areas of the discolored enamel. The size of the affected areas is directly related to the length and severity of the etiologic disturbance. Only teeth undergoing enamel formation at the time of disturbance are affected. The two general types of enamel dysplasia include enamel hypoplasia. Enamel hypoplasia, this type of enamel dysplasia occurs when the disturbance in the development occurs during enamel matrix formation. Enamel hypocalcification, the time of disturbance in hypocalcification is later than for hypoplasia and occurs during enamel matrix formation. Neogenesis imperfecta. The type of enamel dysplasia has an hereditary cause. The defect may range from an almost complete absence of enamel to enamel that was deposited but failed to the fully mature, depending on the stage at which the disturbance occurred. The cause of teeth which this abnormality are subject to rampant caries as well as excessive adhesion. Rampant caries बोतल फिलिंग जो बच्चे कहते हैं उनमें present होती है. For this reason, these teeth are rarely seen as late as adult life. They are also an aesthetic consideration since the crowns exhibit a surface roughness. Next is the dental fluorosis. Okay, dental fluorosis are the intake of excessive high levels of fluoride ion during the calcification period responsible for this type of enamel dysplasia. It is considered to be a hypocalcification problem enamel Interfluencing the clinical appearance originally chalky white bands are areas which usually become pigmented in brown or yellow fashion because of the etiology. They are usually quite resistant to caries, which is in contrast to the other forms of anemia. They may be a severe aesthetic detriment to the patient. Hyponutrition dysentery is a etiology of the other animal dysplasias. Clinically, it appears as a chalky white and opaque area which is clearly defined, a circular shape on the facial surface. The animal is particularly susceptible to caries if it is normally true. It is found in the interior teeth. It is an aesthetic considerations also. This is a Turner's teeth. This condition is found in individual teeth as a result of local pathology effect. The most common of these specific causes involves injury to palmatoid follicle through extraction procedures of the deciduous tooth. A disturbance from periapical infection of a disease, deciduous tooth bulb. Because of the different etiology, these clinical anesthetic areas are not generally symmetrical like most of the other anomalies of dysplasia. The dentin dysplasia disturb dentin matrix formation and calcification during they are similar in all respects to animal dysplasias, except that the dental tissue involved is rather than animal. Tetracycline streaming the documented that the administration of wide spectrum antibiotic tetracyclines either to mother during certain prenatal periods or to infant may impart an intrinsic color change to the dentin of teeth undergoing mineralization. And the extent and location of any individual teeth related the time and duration of antibiotic. Affected teeth may originally exhibit a yellowish cast, but with time change to a grayish or even purplish color. Dentinogenesis imperfecta. This abnormality results from the genetic disturbance. Genesis imperfecta. Dentinogenesis imperfecta. This abnormality results from the genetic Abnormality results from the genetic disturbance of dental formation. It is dentinal counterparts of the aminogenesis imperfecta. The crown of the tooth exhibits an anesthetic clinical appearance of opalescence, which is a bluish brown in color, and the subcondition is also known as opalescent dentine. Upper chamber of these teeth may be entirely obliterated during abutment. The animal is normal but fractures easily because of the lack of sound underlying dentinal support. The dentinogenesis imperfecta. The bulb chamber of these teeth entirely obliterated during development. The enamel is normal but fractured easily because of the lack of sound underlying dentinal support. Therefore, these teeth are weaker and subject to greater attrition than normal teeth. Since your dental background is admittedly limited, as discussion of the normal treatment of the various anomalies has been omitted. Some of the abnormalities require no treatment at all, but many of them require very challenging, imaginative, and highly skilled treatment. Before any treatment should be attempt an accurate diagnosis of the abnormality and its implications is imperative. Next is the changes in tooth shape due to injury after tooth eruption. Reactions to injury are not really anomalies, but are unique changes in tooth morphology associated with a specific cause. It's important to recognize these conditions so that their etiology can be identified and modified when possible to avoid the causative factors that could worsen the condition. One is the attrition. आपने बहुत दफा ये वर्ड सुना होगा कि attrition. Attrition is the wearing away of enamel and eventually dentine the movement of mandibular teeth against maxillary teeth during normal function and is made worse by excessive grinding together of teeth known as bruxism. आप जब देख रहे हैं teeth attrition of the teeth. Second is the abrasion. Wearing of away of structure may mechanical means is called abrasion. A common example of abrasion, sometimes called toothbrush abrasion, uh, result in the loss of enamel near the cement-enamel junction of the facial surfaces of crowns, especially on premolars and canines, due to improper toothbrushing techniques. It can be caused by using a hard bristle toothbrush, a horizontal brushing stroke, and a gritty dental fries. Another contributing factor to the loss of tooth structure near the cement enamel junction is known as abduction, which is the bending of the tooth caused by heavy occlusal forces. Condition is thought to result in loss of tooth structure due to the suppression of enamel rods near the cement-enamel junction. Occlusal abrasion result from the chewing or biting hard foods or objects or from chewing tobacco and results in flattened cusps on all posterior teeth and worn incisor edges. An unusual type of abrasion caused by the use of many years of a toothpick between the maxillary central incisors. The same type of proximal abrasions has been reported from the use of a straight pin for the same purpose over many years. What is erosion? The loss of the structure from chemical, not mechanical, and affects smooth and occlusal surfaces. Erosion can be the result of excessive intake or use of citric acid, like in lemons, uh, carbonated beverages, or the result of the regulated stomach acid seen in weak individuals who habitually induce vomiting, as the Winch and Perk syndrome. Can also occur from an unknown cause, idiopathic, severe erosion of the lingual enamel of the maxillary interior teeth. Now, development and anomalies of teeth complete. Tooth morphology आपकी complete हो गई है. Uh, is our last chapter. Just आपके जो क्वेश्चंस आते हैं यूचर्स के पेपर में डिफाइंड टर्म्स एमसीक्यूज आ जाते हैं. जस्ट आप लोगों ने इस चैप्टर को पढ़ा है तो इसमें से हम एमसीक्यूज कर लेते हैं. ठीक है, एमसीक्यूज कैसे आएंगे. What condition may result when a forming subcutaneous tooth is located next to an abscess on an adjacent primary tooth? आप लोग मुझे बताएं कि इसमें से कौन सी ऑप्शन सही है. सही आ रही है आवाज. आवाज आ रही है. बार कट रही है लेकिन सही आ रही है. जितनी आ रही है. जी ये मुझे बताएं एमसीक्यूज है Answer. What condition may result when a forming subcutaneous tooth is located next to abscess on adjacent primary tooth? कौन से ऑप्शन राइट होगी? टर्नर टूथ या फ्लोरोसिस, टेट्रासाइक्लिन स्ट्रेनिंग, डेंटिनोजेनेसिस imperfecta and amelogenesis imperfecta. आंसर भी इसमें जो ऑप्शन होगी टर्नर टीथ्स. Second, an adult has only three maxillary incisors prongs, but one of the prong is doubled in weight and notched. What do you suspect? आपने एनॉमलीज पढ़ी हैं. कौन से एनॉमलीज होंगी? ऑप्शन बताएं. Cleaning, germination, concerns, cementosis. First option, fusion. Third, which condition may be caused by the habitually sucking on lemons, which are quite acidic? क्या ऑप्शन होगी? एट्रीजन होगी, एरोजन होगी, एब्रेजन, एमिलोजेनेसिस इम्परफेक्टा या हाइपोप्लेजिया? कंडीशन में आप जो है एसिडिक या कोई आप यूज़ करते हैं एसिडिक की वजह से जो है आपकी जो है कंडीशन चेंज होती है. व्हाट ऑप्शन, एड्रीजन या एरोजन? यस, गुड, एरोजन. बी जो है वो करेक्ट होगा. ठीक है, बी. Which three of following locations are most likely to have supermabritic form? Mandibular premolar area, B. Maxillary premolar area, C. Maxillary incisors area, D. Mandibular incisor area, and third molar area. कौन सा ऑप्शन करेक्ट होगा? अपना बताओ। आपका मैंडिबुलर प्रीमोलर एंड मिक्सेलरी इंसाइजर एरिया एंड थर्ड मोलर एरिया। ये ऑप्शन है। ये आपके जो सुपर मैंडिबल टीथ प्रेजेंट होते हैं, ठीक है। सी। Which two of the following are most likely to exhibit unusual form of morphology? Central incisors, lateral incisors, mandibular canines, maxillary third molars, and maxillary first molars. कौन सी ऑप्शन करेक्ट होगी? यस। कौन सी ऑप्शन करेक्ट है? आपकी जो maxillary lateral incisors and maxillary third molars। तो definitions पढ़ चुके हैं। What is the initiation? Tell me, what is the initiation? और बी जो है ऑप्शन थी 6 MCQs। What is the initiation? Is the annihilation. Second is the proliferation. What is the proliferation? Proliferation. What is the histodefinition? What is the histodefinition? Hypersmentosis. What do you mean hypersmentosis? Shahid? Ajay? Yes, excessive hypersmentosis, excessive mental formation. आपसे क्वेश्चन पूछा गया है what is the histodifferentiation? Ajra, is there morphodifferentiation? What is the apposition? What is the apposition? आप ऑलरेडी बता चुके हैं। Good. Hodgkin's state. Hodgkin's. What are the difference between the Hodgkin's state and Mulberry molars? The difference between Hodgkin's state and Mulberry molars. बताएं the Hodgkin's state and Mulberry molars. हॉजकिंस स्टेट आपके जो इंसाइजर स्टेट होते हैं उसमें सेफिलिस की वजह से जो एनॉमलीज होगी वो हॉजकिंस स्टेट कहलाएगी। मॉलबेरी मोलर्स जो आपके मोलर्स में सेफिलिस की वजह से जो एनॉमलीज होंगी दिस इज कॉल्ड द मॉलबेरी मोलर्स। What is a draft roots? Is a draft roots? What is the draft roots? Hajra, Rifata, अच्छा बताएं what is the draft roots? Anomalies आपने पढ़ी हैं इंसाइजस सेंट्रल इंसाइजस की मेन एनॉमलीज में ड्राफ्ट रूट्स आ जाता है। व्हाट इज दैट ड्राफ्ट रूट्स? शॉर्ट रूट्स ठीक है। क्राउन आपका कम्प्लीटली नॉर्मल होगा और आपके जो रूट्स होंगे वो एबनॉर्मली शॉर्ट रूट्स होंगे। गुड। accessory roots, what is the accessory roots? What is the accessory roots? The accessory roots. Roots होंगे। It's a dilustration. It's a dilustration. Our demonstration. This is normally the situation of the root and grown from their normally linear relationship. The cause is most often a traumatic injury to pressure to the area of developing tooth, resulting in the displacement of the already formed portion of the tooth. What is the fusion? Fusion. What is the fusion? Two adjacent to were normally considered to the result of a union of two adjacent toothburs. What is a gemination? Is a gemination? What is a gemination? Single tooth jam. Topic was the incomplete of single tooth jam. आपकी जो और जेमिनेशन क्या है सिंगल टूथ जैम ठीक है एनी क्वेश्चन आपके टूथ मॉर्फोलॉजी ऑलरेडी कंप्लीट आपकी जो लास्ट चैप्टर है ये एनॉमलीज ऑफ टीथ इसमें से आपका डिफाइंड टर्म्स आता है ठीक मे बी 0.5 नंबर का क्वेश्चन हो मे बी 1 नंबर हो ठीक है उसमें आपको डिफाइंड टर्म्स करना आता है समटाइम्स आता है व्हाट इज डिफाइंड टर्म ड्राफ्ट रूट्स हॉचकिंस इंसाइजर्स hypersomatosis, enamel pearl. Yeah, enamel pearl. Tell me, enamel pearl. What is the enamel pearl? What is the enamel pearl? Today is a tooth morphology complete. मुझे ये बताएं morphology आप लोग complete कर चुके हैं. What is the cusp? Definition क्या होगा? What is the cusp? What is the cusp? What is the difference between the cusp and tubercle? Good. And tubercle? What is the tubercle? What is the tubercle? Order projection of form. Okay. What is the numbering system? टाइप्स के नंबरिंग सिस्टम होते हैं. Names. What is the ridges? What is the ridges? Ridges की क्या definition होगी? The types of ridges. Types. Good. Names. Of ridges. Oblique ridge कौन से टूथ में होती है? ऑल टीथ में प्रेजेंट होती है या nasally molars? Good. मैंडिबुलर मोलर्स में प्रेजेंट होती है ऑब्लिक ridge. ऑब्लिक ridge मैंडिबुलर मोलर्स में प्रेजेंट होती है. मैंडिबुलर मोलर्स में oblique ridge present or not? मोलर्स में प्रेजेंट रहते हैं और मैंडिबुलर मोलर्स में नहीं। ओके। अदरवाइज कोई क्वेश्चन है आपके टूथ मॉर्फोलॉजी में, कोई आप डिस्कस कर सकते हो। डिफरेंशिएट इंटीरियर टीथ टू पोस्टीरियर टीथ, हम इंटीरियर टीथ में कौन से स्ट्रक्चर प्रेजेंट होते हैं और पोस्टीरियर टीथ में नहीं होते, कैसे डिफरेंशिएट करेंगे कि इंटीरियर टीथ ये है और पोस्टीरियर टीथ में वो स्ट्रक्चर्स प्रेजेंट नहीं है। How can differentiate interior teeth to posterior teeth? टीथ में आपके जो मेन स्ट्रक्चर्स प्रेजेंट होते हैं सेंगुलम, lingual fossa present on the lingual aspect, और जो आपके पोस्टीरियर टीथ होते हैं उनमें क्या है, आपके अपोजल टेबल पर फोसास मार्शल रिजेस प्रेजेंट होते हैं, और इंटीरियर टीथ में क्या है, आपके सेंगुलम और लिंगुअल फोसा और मार्शल रिजेस क्या है, लिंगुअल एस्पेक्ट पर प्रेजेंट होते हैं। मॉर्फोलॉजी में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है, समझ आ गया है। आंसर, आंसर नहीं, मॉर्फोलॉजी में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है। एनी क्वेश्चन? एनी क्वेश्चन? मॉर्फोलॉजी में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है? टेल मी। टेल मी एनी क्वेश्चन। मॉर्फोलॉजी में कोई प्रॉब्लम तो नहीं है? आपने क्वेश्चन पूछना है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं। टेल मी। Hafiz.